How's it going, everybody? My name's Waddles. Welcome back to the Let's Play series, episode 5. Today we're playing a game right at the beginning. I'm gonna cut to a time lapse in a minute, but the name of the game is called strip mining. I need materials desperately. I need iron, I need coal. So I'm gonna strip mine for 1 hour. Take a guess in the comments how many diamonds I will get. I'm going to strip mine primarily on Y11. I might go up, I might go down a little bit, but take a guess. The closest answer, the person who guesses the closest, gets 5 redstone that I lined out right here because I started a little bit early and realized I wasn't recording. So I got 5 redstone already, and the winner can have all of that. So take a guess, and it's time to start the timer. Oh, you know what? Also, it's important. No fortune. None of that stuff, just iron picks. That's it. Okay, yep, let's go for real now. Well, did anybody guess 0? Anyone? Anyone? Well, if you did, you'd be wrong. I got 25 diamonds here from this run, which is, in my opinion, not very good. I went all over the place. This tunnel is really, really long. Like, really long, and yep, I only got 25 diamonds, but it's still good to me. I'm glad to be able to make a pickaxe now, and I do have 1 more diamond from exploring the ocean. Tons of redstone, though, and a good amount of coal and iron as well. All of this iron is from this trip, too. So, the next step here, the next thing that I need to do is mine up some obsidian. So, I think for the rest of the episode, you're going to watch me mine obsidian. So, you know, however much longer it says down there on YouTube, that's what we're doing for the rest of the episode. So I hope you enjoyed the time lapse, and now it's time to mine obsidian. No, I do need to get enough for, I think, at least 2 portals, though. So I'm going to collect up some obsidian, and then probably get some obsidian for an enchantment table as well. Because the next goal is going into the nether and moving from the campsite all the way out to the ocean. So, yep, I got some digging to do, so I'll be back in a minute. Here's all the cobblestone that I have now, by the way. Plenty of cobblestone, but it's portal time. So, what I'm thinking is I'll empty my inventory just in case I get like a really bad spawn or something like that. I don't want to lose too much, and I need 10 of those for now. So let's go out here, and I know this tent is really bad, guys, but let's put a portal. I mean, I guess, like, not that it matters, but let's just throw it right here. I feel like this is an okay spot for the portal. So we'll go 3 up and then 3. Yikes. Okay. Gonna need to pull the diamond pick back out. Whoops. All right, let's try this one more time. There we go. Let's leave the pickaxe in here this time. I really need to harvest this farm up now. It's been growing the whole time. I just fed the cows, though, so that should be good. And let's go into the nether. Let's see what we find. Hopefully we're in an okay spot. Oh yeah, what do we got? Aha. Awesome. This is a really good spot, and this is the first time I think that I'm seeing these nether ravines like that. I think that's a new 1.13 thing, but now I need to figure out which way I need to go. I need to go in the positive X direction, so that's going to be this way. And I'm going to need to go like 300 or so blocks just straight, pretty much. Let me do the math real quick. Okay, so I don't need to go to T 326. I just need to go to 326, 67, negative 78. So, like I said, it's literally just straight this way. Today is like an episode of digging and mining, but this should be hopefully pretty easy, so long as I'm not over a lava ocean anywhere, which is definitely a possibility, but I mean, it's only 300 blocks, so there's a good chance that I'll just have a whole lot of this to see, which is a whole lot better than an ocean. But, yep, I need to find something else to watch while I'm doing this. Oh. Oh, wonderful. Guess this is where the cobblestone comes in. Ah. Great. Man, I really hate making these tunnels in the nether. This stuff is, like, so dangerous, so stressful, but I've finished. I'm all the way to where I need to be, or so I think. So, here we go. We're going to set up the portal right in this little room that I've safely boxed off. Very, very dangerous, you know, just casually. Not a good place to be, but we'll go like this around, because, you know, that's how you nether portal. And now hopefully this sends me to where I need to be. It should. Is this? Yes. It's right. Oh yeah. So we're linked up with a portal officially. This is really weird, how it's in the middle of the cave, but it's all good. We're linked up with exactly where we need to be. Now, I am about to do a big moving thing. I need to move all of my stuff over here, or at least for the most part, but when I was leaving the other day, you know, of course there was the sheep that I mentioned, but there's cows over there, so, oh, and there's a turtle right here. That's cool, I didn't know that, but, yeah, there's cows over there, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring wheat over as well, and set up a cow crusher. However, I'm not going to do it on camera. I feel like I've done a billion things today not on camera, and I'm sorry for that, but I feel like you don't want to see me make another cow crusher again, because, I mean, you just watched me make one in episode 2, so I don't see a point in showing you that again. So I'm going to bring a little bit of wheat over and move some cows into a little crusher, and then work on moving all of my stuff into that shipwreck right there, because that's going to be my temporary base as we start to work on the big base down there. I also need to go ahead and collect up the rest of the stuff that I left in the desert temple, but I'd like to see, before I go and do too much, I'd love to take a look and see what the treasure map in here is showing me. Like, is it close? Is it far? You know, like, if I'm on, oh. There's no treasure map in this. That would be below the deck, which I think is there. It would be right underneath this part. Is it down here? Uh-huh. Yeah. It's waterlogged. What do we got? Oh, that's right. What do we got? Nothing? There we go. Are we on top of it? Nope. We're not. So I'm not doing that right now. That's cool, though. Cool to know. You know, I wouldn't call these my best automatic farms, but they're automatic, right? Or at least semi-automatic. This one has its proper dispenser now, so it dispenses water when I press the button. And then this is a fully automatic chicken egg farm. Pretty crazy. It's advanced redstone, so I don't want to get into it too much. It's still pretty early in the series, you know, and I, you know, just don't want to get too confusing. But what I'm thinking now is that I need to find my wheat. I don't know where I left my wheat. Is it all with the cows? It's all with the cows. So what I want to do is bring some of the sheep that were on this hill here and put them in that enclosure. So I have, you know, basically a wool farm going as well. So I have everything I need. Now, I went ahead and ran around this chunk of land that I'm on, and it's an island, which is super nice because, let's say long-term I want to set up a village or something, and I get tired of my water base idea, then I have lots of land to work with that is all isolated, so it's like something I could fill up one day, which would be super cool to see, I think. But what I'm thinking is it might be nice to set up along the shore here, looking at where the temple is, like some kind of small little village. But I don't want to spend too much time on the small little village, you know. I want to kind of jump into the whole ocean thing, but come on, one at a time, guys. One at a yep, there we go. Come on, one more of you guys. Let's just come on. Yep, let's just do that. Okay, there we go. So we have 2 in here. I'll breed them, I'll shear them, all of that type of thing. And then I need to set up some kind of food thing. But yeah, a village along the water. I think that would be a good place to almost start, if you will. So what I'm thinking is I should make a starter house. Now, I'm going to use the ship as part of this village. I'm going to need to excavate the ship and try and dig it out, but it looks like it's like, you know, really not that much of a ship. Like, it's kind of cut off into the land generation, so I'm not that worried about it. But I think a house could be kind of nice, maybe sitting, I don't know, somewhere back like here, maybe. You know, I have an idea. So, the building that makes sense to do first is the portal building. If I don't build it now, I'm going to put it off, right? And I am going to have a portal down there when the base is actually down there, but I do need a portal up on the land as well, probably, so I can get back over to here without having to swim. So, perhaps I could set up right in here a small portal building. Now, I don't want a square building. I want to make sure that the building is like a rectangle. I don't like square buildings very much, so maybe we go just straight back to here, and I'll do like a portal in it, and a bed, and maybe like a crafting table and stuff, but, you know, a pretty basic building. Now, of course, I'm not building a town right now. That's not the goal, but I am trying to think about building a town, because I'm never going to rip this particular island out. I might rip the desert out, but not this one. So I need to build with blocks that I am happy with, because I want this place to match. Now, ideally, or I guess, not ideally, but what I think I'm going to do is a 1-story building, so I don't need to worry about a top and a bottom. I just need to worry about a building. And I'm thinking dark oak wood, because I like dark oak logs. Then probably something with cobblestone here along the bottom block. Maybe the bottom 2. Maybe I'll have the floor on this level, and it's like a staircase up. So, yep, we'll do 2 of cobble, like that. And then maybe we could do something with the stripped logs. Like, stripped oak logs might look kind of nice in here. So let's see. I'm imagining a staircase hopping up there. We'll do a 2-wide door just right in the middle. There and there. And then we'll go ahead and see if I have any oak logs. I don't know if I have any left over. Right there. We have 18. So that's going to be rough. But if I went ahead and did, let's see. Maybe we have them go long ways. Like that. That might look kind of nice. Like something like that, and then to add depth, I could do like staircases in here, maybe. That might look kind of nice. I could see it working. The building doesn't have to be that tall either, so it's not that much logs that I need to farm. And I need wood anyways. It's early game, so it's not bad to farm wood. Yeah, I think I like this concept. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and make something like this work. But what I think might be a good idea is for me to try and lay out a lot of this building without me rambling. And just figure out if it's something I like, right? Like, I want to get the building built today, but I want to make sure it's also something that I'm happy with and that I like. And I hear a skeleton somewhere. This is odd. What if there's a cave? Oh, yeah. Duh. There's a cave right below me. You know what? I wasn't feeling the stripped oak logs. I need to do something a little more different, a little more creative than just throwing on the new logs and saying, ooh, cool, right? Like, it's just not cutting it. So if I go ahead and put the dirt where the door goes, I can do the oak stairs kind of bending out so I have a proper doorway. Then I think I could go on with these stripped logs and run across the middle of the blocks. So this goes all the way across, and then I could go ahead and honestly maybe pop this wall out one. I might be able to go ahead and I guess build up here and take this, go like that, I think, there and there, and then if I took oak stairs and did that, is that a reach? Am I trying to get still overly complex with the build? Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe that's just a little too over the top. This is hard. I haven't built it like this in survival in so long, and I can see the building in my head, right? But, like, I can't build it. I got rid of the lake. The lake's gone. I guess that's good, right? Ooh, I've got another idea. Okay, so if I add a little bit more depth to the front of this build, not necessarily all the way around, but just on the front, I could do something really cool. So if I make this archway with cobblestone around the door, and then I take some slabs as well to add a little bit more detail, then I could go ahead and come up in here with the new stripped log blocks, which might look kind of cool. Then I could also take the stripped logs and go along the front of the build as well to kind of fill in all of the empty space with the logs. So something like that coming in here. Maybe even stairs over here on these end caps that might look really cool if I went maybe down here, all the way down with the stairs and did that. Like some kind of cool cobblestone thing, and then we have just the stripped logs kind of peeking through. That might work. Then I can just do something kind of plain and normal on the side. Yeah. Okay. I've got the direction now. I think that's gonna work. I'm trying to create one of those, like, medieval arched looking roof lines here. I think it's working, but I want to do another arch over on top of the cobblestone one because I think that might add to the build even more. The whole arch theme could look really, really nice, and maybe it's something I could do on all of my other builds. Yeah, I think that looks really good. I need to make sure this beam goes up a little higher so I don't get that weird connection, but I think that's, like, not too tall. Yeah. Honestly, it could even be taller and it would work. Yep, okay, cool. And then on the side, I am thinking pretty basic, just staircases, then some planks, and then some more staircases to bring it all the way up to the roof line, which will be right here, and then windows in between. And then on the back wall, it'll probably just all be planks. Nothing as fancy as the front, because the front is what's going to be seen from over there, and that's really what I care about the most. I don't know what I'm going to do behind this thing. Probably just like a big wheat field or something like that. It would be nice to have a lot of wheat available, so something like that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and chug along now, finish up this build, come back to you, and then talk to you about something. Talk about something. Okay, I think the build turned out really, really nicely. I just need to figure out exactly how I'm going to finish up this top part of the roof, which I think is, I guess, going to be done like this with the white wool. I thought it would be really nice to incorporate the white wool into this build because it will give off that whole European feel that I was kind of going for. I mean, I guess I could, That's where it gets tricky, is the underside of this part. I suppose I could go in here with staircases and it won't look as incomplete, but I think that looks, yeah, I think that looks pretty good for our first building in the world. I would say that's really not that bad. Now, obviously, I didn't do the inside at all yet, and I don't think I'm going to get to the inside today. I think what I'll do is I'll come back next episode, crank up the inside, and then hopefully start thinking about doing something with the ocean project. So I'll have to do some thinking off camera. I think I will go ahead and set up the wheat field off camera. I don't know what's up with this cow. It's just kind of sitting there. I guess we'll just kill it. But yeah, I'll set up a wheat field over here. But yeah, I think this is a nice shell and a nice beginning to our actual base. Making my second anvil of the world already because I left my other one at the other base. Whoops, that's my bad, but it's comment of the day time. So today's comment of the day is from Lucas Carlson. So I had a lot of comments actually saying this on the past few episodes, but you can break a treasure chest with a treasure map in it and then open the map somewhere else and it'll take you to a different treasure, which I thought was really interesting, and I'm going to have to give that a shot. I'm going to need to find another treasure map somewhere, or I could try it out with this one underneath here, but breaking the chest and trying to go further out and then opening the map, and it should load in another treasure. Or so I've been told, so I don't know, I thought that was really interesting. Still need to get on setting up a wall for these things, or a spot for them, as well as the ones for my patrons. I haven't forgotten about that either. But I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.